Fortnite is getting a new skin rarity. Among Us is looking to add a huge new feature, and Game Pass might be on your iPhone soon. All that and more on today's episode of The Countdown, as we cover 5 gaming news stories you need to know. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for all the best news and lists in gaming. Now let's get into it. Number 5. Xbox revamped. We already knew that the Xbox Series X will be able to play games from the original Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, with enhancements added to many of those titles. What we didn't know, though, is that those enhancements might actually be far more impressive than anyone had expected. Early reports from industry insiders who have already gotten their hands on the next-generation Xbox have indicated that old games, especially from the Xbox 360, play better than ever before on the Series X. That's right, some Xbox games will be able to run at double the frame rate with updated graphics that almost make the game look like a remaster. Load times have also been reduced dramatically, and people are being blown away by how well some of these old games run. Even Chris Plante from Polygon called the Xbox Series X the Xbox 360 of his dreams. So if you've got some old Xbox games lying around and you're holding out hope for a remaster, you might just be blown away when you insert those discs into your Xbox Series X. Number 4. Fall Guys collabs. Fall Guys Season 2 is live now, introducing brand new medieval-themed rounds and cosmetics to the game's growing player base. Despite all the new content, it sounds like the devs don't have plans to stop anytime soon. According to leaks, collab skins from 3 other gaming franchises are headed to the game in Season 2. An image recently surfaced of a Fall Guys skin based off the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog, although we doubt it's going to make you run any faster. Leaks have also indicated that a skin based on Geralt from the Witcher series is headed to Fall Guys, and a collab skin with Cyberpunk 2077 is in the works too. There's even word that Johnny Silverhand, the Cyberpunk character played by Keanu Reeves, is headed to Fall Guys. Based on the game's popularity, this definitely won't be the last of the Fall Guys collaborations, and you expect to see plenty more down the road. Number 3. New Fortnite Rarity. Fortnite recently introduced Corrupted Legends, which are essentially slick-looking red and black versions of some of the game's most iconic skins. Now, according to recent leaks, players are theorizing that a brand new Corruption skin rarity is headed to Fortnite as well. This isn't the first time Fortnite has introduced special rarities either, and the Corruption rarity will likely work similar to the Dark, Shadow, Marvel, and DC rarities. This also pretty much confirms that Epic has more corrupted versions of skins planned down the road. So if that's the case, what are the chances we see Corrupted Skull Trooper, Corrupted Reaper, Corrupted Peely? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself now. Number 2. Game Pass iOS. Microsoft and Apple have run into some issues in the past, but Xbox boss Phil Spencer has high hopes that the two companies will be able to work together moving forward. Spencer reportedly told members of his team on Wednesday that Game Pass absolutely will end up on iOS. This means that if Spencer is telling the truth, then you'll someday be able to access Game Pass on your iPhone and iPad via the Apple App Store. There's no telling which Game Pass games will be able to run on iOS, or if separate mobile versions are in development. But if anything, this points to a promising future for the subscription service. Just imagine pulling out your iPhone and playing Doom Eternal at the bus stop or in an Uber. Could this be possible with what Spencer is hinting at? Obviously, there's no official confirmation from Apple whether or not these plans are in the works, but it still shows us that Phil Spencer has some pretty big dreams for the future of gaming. Number 1. Among Us changes. Among Us has been blowing up lately, and the game's devs are hard at work to keep things moving forward. Several big changes are in the works for future updates, and one of those changes might completely rework the way the game functions after you've been killed. After you die, your job is basically to float around the map as a ghost, completing your tasks if you're a crew member or sabotaging rooms if you're an imposter. For the most part, ghosts don't have a big effect on the game once they're killed, but that's something that could be changing soon. In a recent Twitch stream, Inner Sloth developers hinted that they're working on a way to give ghosts a bigger impact on the game once they're killed. The details are still being ironed out, but it sounds like the goal is to give ghosts the ability to aid living players in escaping from the imposter, and even dropping hints towards the imposter's identity. There's no official word or launch date just yet, but we're excited to see what future updates bring down the road. And that covers our list of 5 gaming news stories you need to know. What Game Pass games do you want to see on your iPhone? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.